Hello everybody, this is the Wanderer. Today I'm working on my old bike, the Kent Bayside, and the problem I'm having is with the derailleur, and it's not hitting the ends. It's a 7-speed bike, and when I shift up to 7th gear, it stays on the 6th sprocket, and at the other end, when I think I'm in 1st gear, it's actually in 2nd gear. So let me see if I can show you here. I have a twist shifter up on top, and okay, so this is one, but as you can see, it didn't go into 1st gear at all. So as I continue, this is number 2, but it's actually in 3. Then supposedly this is 3 on the shifter, but it's actually number 4. And this is number 4, but it's actually number 5. Then you can see. Okay, that's supposed to be number 5. It's actually number 6. That says 6 on the shifter, and it stayed the same. It didn't move. And then that's 7, and it stays. So 5, 6, 7 on the shifter stays on sprocket number 6. So I looked up a video by Park Tools on YouTube, and I'm going to play around with my the lower limit and the high limit setting to see if I can get this to shift properly or get it adjusted. So let me see what I can do. Okay, I was just looking at the video here on my phone, and it mentioned, instructed me to open up the high limit screw counterclockwise, which I did, and then turn it, and sure enough, when I pedaled, it popped into the 7th sprocket here. Well, the video instructed me to loosen up this cable, which is very loose. Let me show you here. Very loose here. Then instructed me to go ahead and tighten up the H screw. So when I did that, it just shifted into the 5th sprocket, and I won't stay on the 7th. So this is going to be a lot more complicated than I expected, but this is my first time, so I'm sure after doing this a few times it'll be a lot faster, and I'll understand how everything works a little bit better. So my understanding is that now we're going to be backing off the H limit screw, the high limit, until I get it back onto the 7th sprocket, and then I'll probably tighten up the shifter here. So let me play with that for just a little bit here. Okay, I'm backing it off on the 8th screw. I got it to shift back to the 6th sprocket. Let me see if I can get it to shift into the 7th sprocket. I think it wants to shift, but I need to adjust it some more. There, it shifted. Okay, according to the instructions or the video, I think I've set my H limit screw because it's in the 7th position, and then it instructed me to loosen up the or tighten up actually the cable that moves actually the derailleur. So I got that. So the next step we're going to do is indexing. We're going to make sure that this cog down here matches up, lines up with the appropriate cog up on top, or sprocket up on top here. So that's going to be my next step, and I'm going to see if it'll shift into the first gear. It's looking good so far. And yeah, it shifted into first gear. So let me shift backwards, or upwards rather. See if yeah, that shifted. Okay, I went ahead and took the bike for a test ride, and it was shifting from gear 1 to gear 6, but it wasn't getting it into gear 7. So I came back and I did a quarter turn on the H adjustment here, took it up for another ride, and all gears are shifting. You can really tell the difference here. So I'm happy with that, and it's the cable is tight enough, so everything's looking good. And I'll see how it goes, whether it holds up or not. It was a learning experience for me, but now it seems a lot easier. So I'm gonna have some happy ridings, I'm hoping. So thank you for watching.